Thanks for visiting the patient and the weather today. I'm meteorologist Al Peterlin. I'd like to talk about the weather health risk for February 22nd, 2026. We do keep additional graphics at tpatw.com. We also maintain a patient weather storefront on Amazon. Amazon purchases made through our patient weather storefront support the activities of patient weather. Let's look at the surface map for Sunday, and it looks like just two impressive systems, a low pressure entering the Pacific Northwest and unsettled weather from Northern California into Washington, and a nor'easter still pushing up along the coast of Maryland. Lots of unsettled weather all the way from the lakes back and through the middle Atlantic states and up into New England. Note that we have high pressure pushing sharply through the nation's midsection. Looking at our vitality index, and it easily concentrates our interest on the Pacific Northwest, up here with the nor'easter, and across the south from Texas to Florida. Does show that little bit of high pressure trying to push into the northern plains, that is. Looking at pressure change, we have rising pressure along the Pacific Northwest, including Northern California up through coastal Washington. We have a massive area of rising pressure up here through the heartland, Texas to North Dakota, Louisiana to Minnesota, and then across the southeast, including all of the states from Mississippi through Alabama, into Georgia and picking up northern Florida. We have falling pressure here with that nor'easter, and it stretches from eastern North Carolina up into Virginia, touching West Virginia, back through Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and cutting off through upstate New York and picking up the lower portions of New England. Looking at temperature change, we have the west warming back up again after a little bit of a cool down, but notice significantly cooler temperatures here in the southeast from Louisiana all the way up into Virginia, West Virginia, and all of the south, including Alabama, Georgia, and down into Florida again. Looking at the change in dew points is very much reflecting what's going on with the temperatures, with falling dew points here, especially across the southeast, and it confirms here with the vapor pressure. Looking at the change in atmospheric oxygen, you can see we have that risk of migraine spottily across the western areas of Oregon into Washington state, but the most massive area of migraine risk, again, up the plains, all the way from Texas to North Dakota, up and down the Mississippi Valley from Louisiana and Mississippi, across the heartlands all the way up and through Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota, and then very sharply across the southeast, Alabama, Georgia, picking up into Tennessee, Kentucky, and up into Indiana, across Ohio, West Virginia, back into North Carolina, and all the way down through Florida. We have a risk of asthma and arthritis very sharply across Montana into Wyoming, and then back up here in the northeast, we'll pick up upstate New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and just a touch here along the coast of Delaware into New Jersey. Thanks for visiting the patient and the weather. Your comments are appreciated, and if you hurt, tell us where you're located.